I know that there's a lot of diversity concerning mindsets, opinions, the way people think. And I can tell you right now, you would think that there would be some things that is common to man, like common sense. But it's not. It's not. I was appalled and amazed yesterday as I made that video speaking about emotion and don't be emotional. Anybody who listened to that video, they could pretty much tell you what I was talking about. It has to do something with discipline in that category, in that area. But to sit there and see one or two comments where it says, what, we're supposed to be without emotion if we don't have it, I'm like, where do you get that at when you listen to these videos? And that's why I always say, I think we've been modified by the food, genetically modified. I think these pesticides and these herbicides and chemicals has caused these firing receptors, something to be concerned about with people today. It literally just does not make any sense to me whatsoever at all. I just don't get it. I don't get how you can be speaking about a subject and make it so clear and so plain, and yet people don't understand it or comprehend it. Now, listen to me. I don't expect everybody to operate at a high level of discernment. I don't. But there's just some things that it shouldn't even be mentioned. You shouldn't even just type in. But I understand that it's a world out there. We're on a public platform. You open yourself wide open for fire, for scrutiny. That I get it. I get it. And it just doesn't make any sense to me whatsoever at all. It doesn't. But I can't concern myself with people who just don't get it. I have to actually focus on the people that do. I just want to mention it to let you know that I'm acutely aware of what's happening in the mindsets of people today. I watch, even on YouTube, I watch somebody do a video, a very good video, and then I'll scroll down in the comments and read, and I go, well, did these people even watch the video? You can tell who's contentious. You can tell who the trolls are. And I'll go, boy, it must be a miserable life. It must be a miserable life the way people are operating out here today. To have to constantly bicker and argue over something that's just so cut and dry and that's simple. Whew. We need a lot of help. I don't think there's going to be no help. But I do know one thing. Russia, like I said the other day, looks like they found the cure for cancer. They've got something, a drug out there with no side effects that they've done experience, and it eradicates cancer. This is groundbreaking. You think about this. America's supposed to have the best scientists, the best pharmacists, pharmaceutical drugs and everything, and best doctors and stuff like this, and yet still Russia is the one that comes up with this cure for cancer. Now, I only wonder how Big Pharma is going to market this. I wonder how they're going to do it. I wonder how we're going to get our hands on it, because all you got to do is just get a hold of the drug, and then everybody else will make that generic form of that particular drug, and then the next thing you know, our drug is better than this drug, his drug, that drug, his drug. But I wonder how they're going to be able to get it out there, because they're going to keep this on lockdown right here, because this is just like having nuclear capability. It really, truly is. Some countries in the world, the ruling elite of this world don't want them to ever have nuclear weapons, nuclear bombs, and you can see reason. I mean, there's very few people in this world that have so low value of life that they will just literally go and tie a bomb or do a suitcase bomb or whatever it is and just literally blow up thousands of people. I said it before, and I know I'm digressing this video, but I got a thought running through my head as we're talking about this. A lot of that stuff that you see going on overseas, there are sleeper cells here in the United States of America. And they're just waiting for the most inopportune time to pop off. I don't know how long it's going to be there that loud. But anyway, they're waiting to pop off. And I think the one thing you don't want to do is to be around places where there's a lot of people, i.e. such as college football games, NFL football games, man. They can, boy, I tell you, I'm sure they've already thought all this through. I think that now you have to be very selective where you go. I think that more than anything, you need to be more conscious and aware of your surroundings like never before. I do. I think that you have to be cautious when you're out, because when you leave the sanctity of your home, all right, mind you, I done digress a lot from this video right now. I got thoughts running all over my head right now. When you leave the sanctity of your home, the sanctuary of your home, anytime you go out that front door, you're stepping out in a hostile environment. Just remember that. So anyway, hey, I'm not going to concern myself about the people's minds asking some of these questions. It's just, I know what's taking place. It's just disturbing that we've fallen so far when it comes to something like common sense is supposed to be so common.